Here we're asked to turn the following general form for a conic into a standard form for the conic. We can see that the conic is going to be a parabola because there's only one squared term. Specifically, there's just this squared term, which has its component non-squared part right there. And our process is going to be to turn that thing into a perfect square plus a correction factor, and then massage the equation until it looks like the standard form. So we might as well go off and actually figure out what that perfect square would be. So we have x squared minus 6x. So we see that we have our 2b is equal to 6, which means that b equals 3. And therefore our thing is going to be x and 3 squared with the 3 over here squared. And because the initial sign was minus, we're going to end up with a minus here as well. We always end up with this minus because we're always overshooting and needing to take stuff off. So we can say that our equation now has become x minus 3 quantity squared minus 3 squared plus 20y plus 89 equals 0. So x minus 3 quantity squared, of course minus 3 squared is minus 9, the 20y is still there for a bit, plus 89 equals 0, and finally we get x minus 3 quantity squared plus 20y plus 80 equals 0. Alright, we've done all the expansion we need to do. Now we just need to maneuver this into the form we're expecting. Our standard form is going to be something with y minus some term maybe, or plus some term, equals, and the other stuff's going to be the stuff in terms of x squared. So I should move the x minus 3 squared over to the other side, and we get 20y plus 80 equals minus x minus 3 quantity squared. And since I want it to be just single y plus or minus k, I'm going to factor the 20 out. So I'll have 20y plus 4 equals minus x minus 3 squared. And finally, to get our standard form, I'm going to divide over by 20, and I'll get y plus 4 equals minus 1 over 20 x minus 3 squared. And that is our standard form. Traditionally, what we do also, though, is to remember that the 20 is the same as 4 times our focal length. So our focal length is 5, and so we might really rewrite this as y plus 4 equals minus 1 over 4 times 5 times x minus 3 squared. And now we're in standard form with everything spelled out. So we're done.